Hey Jenny, just wanted to give you a little workout to remember me while I'm away. I want you to do this about 2 times a week. You could do it up to 3 if you wanted. It's a circuit, so I'm going to go through all the exercises, and what you'll do is a regular warm-up like we do usually, and then you'll go into the circuit. So you'll do these exercises one after another, and then at the end I'm going to have you do some jumping jacks or just something to get your heart moving, and then you'll go back through the circuit at least 2 more times. You can do it possibly three more times, being a total of 4. So do the warm-up first, and then our first exercise we'll begin with is the band activation. So I just want you to grab one of the lightest bands that you can find in the gym. There's 3 separate movements in this, and you're going to do it rapid fire succession. So at the bottom you're just going to pull, pinch through the back, look up, open the chest, then to the middle, right about chest level, and then you're going to come up just under the chin. Always pulling through the back muscles. So you want a nice grip on the tubing, but you want to make sure that you're using your shoulder blades to pull your chest open and your shoulders back. So you want the shoulders back and down. So it's 3 exercises. So go through this a few times after you do your warm-up to make sure that your back is nice and loose and warm. And then the next exercise I'm going to have you do is a 3-point row. So you'll need a bench or a chair or something that you can put your hand down on. And you're going to grab a free weight. I'd say like about 10 to 15 pounds, maybe 20 if you're feeling really ambitious. You should be able to make the 3-point stance. So you take the opposite hand down on the bench or the chair. You're going to weight the balls of your feet. The body's a little bit weighted into that hand, and you're going to pull back and pinch with the shoulder blade. And release all the way down. Pull back, pinch with the shoulder blade, and release. So make sure that you're not just pulling in through the bicep. You want to really draw that shoulder back, open up through the chest. So you're going to do 15 on each side. After you do 15 on that one side, then you're going to switch to the opposite, same thing. Pull back and release, 15 on each side. So I'd probably say start with 15, and if that seems too heavy, go to 10. If that's not heavy enough, obviously go to 20. Next exercise I'm going to have you do is just a regular push-up. So you're going to come down on the floor, try it on your toes first. If you do a couple and it seems a little strenuous, then you can drop down on your knees. But what you're going to do is just come down on the floor, bring your hands nice and wide. Wide is key in a push-up. You're going to come all the way down, pinch the shoulder blade, about 3 inches, your chest will be off the floor at the lowest point. Lift through the core and come all the way up. Now if the push-ups are getting strenuous, just come down on the knees. Make sure your body's flat, so you don't want your butt up like this. You're nice and flat from the crown of your head down to your knees, and you're going to come all the way down and push up. All the way down and up. So that's the second exercise, and the third one we're going to do is the diagonal floor to ceiling press. And I want you to grab a plate if you can. We did 25 at one point. That seemed a little bit heavy. I think 10's a little light, so maybe a free weight at 20 pounds. I'll use a free weight to demonstrate. You just grab on either side, on the ends, and what I want you to do is twist, hinge through the hip, bend the knee, come all the way down. So you want to make sure you're not rounding your back. The back should be nice and flat. And you're going to press off with that foot, twist, and push above your head. So turn the toes, come down to the ground, and press. Again, you're going to do 15 of those exercises on each side. Perfect. Okay. Next one, actually I'm going to have you use the plate. So I want you to try to hold on to the 25-pound plate. You're going to hold it right up next to your chest, bear hug here, and keep it nice and secure. If that's uncomfortable, you can definitely hold it low, but I'd like you to try hugging it to the upper part of your chest. And what you're going to do is start from feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to step out, down, snap them together. Opposite side. Out, down, snap them together. One more time. Out, down, snap them together. Perfect. And you're pushing with the outside of this hip. So on this side, you're going to come down, you're going to push with the hip and bring your legs together. So you're going to do 15 on each side of that also. Then another leg exercise I'm going to have you do is an alternating front lunge. So you're going to bring your feet pretty much together, draw your belly button in, up nice and tall, lift through the sternum, through your heart, hands on your hips, and you're just going to step forward, come almost to the ground, but don't touch, and then reset back to that original position. And then opposite, down, almost touch, woo, better than that, I hope, and then alternate again. So with the right foot, you want to make about 90 degrees with both legs, keeping your upper body up and down. You don't want to lean into this one, so keep nice and up and down. Use the back leg and the glute to make sure that your body doesn't hinge forward, and alternate. Perfect. So you're going to do 15 on each leg of those. And then, finally, I want you to do 2 planks, or I'm sorry, a plank at the end of each circuit, which will end up being possibly 3 planks. I want you to try for 1.5 minutes. If you do 1 minute, I would be very happy, but 1.5 minutes would be perfect. So you want to come down, arms are straight in this one. Unless you're having elbow pain, then you can go down onto the forearms, but if your elbows and joints are feeling fine, up straight, belly button in, head down, neutral position, make sure your chest is right over your hands, and you're going to hold that for 1.5 minutes. You definitely can do it. If you don't make the 1.5 minutes, just drop the feet down, but try to hold that full plank for at least 1 minute. And then you're good. So right after this one, you'll just do a few jumping jacks, about 30 seconds or 60 jumping jacks, and then you'll start the circuit all over again. So we did the band activation, we did the 3-point row, we did the push-up, we did the diagonal shoulder press, so down and up and up. We did the plate walk, where you come down to the side together, and then we did the front lunge, hands on your hips, forward, alternating, back, and then finally we did the plank. So that's your circuit. Have fun. I will see you when I get back, and can't wait to hear how the workouts went. Thanks a lot, Jenny. Take care.